I've been making videos defending Gen Z for about 5 months now, and I've noticed something very interesting and ironic recently. I've never seen a hardworking construction worker who breaks his back lifting heavy objects all day, calling Gen Z lazy. I've never seen a farmer who toils under the hot sun for 12 hours a day calling Gen Z lazy. I've never seen someone who actually works hard calling Gen Z lazy. So, who are the people calling Gen Z lazy? Well, it's people like this guy right here, the angry guy. A few of you brought this guy's channel to my attention recently, so I took the liberty of checking it out, and it was very confusing to say the least. On one hand, he's saying that real jobs are bullshit, that men should just sit home and relax while society collapses. I mean, these are his words and not mine. This is literally exactly what Gen Z is doing, though. So, logically, you would think he'd support Gen Z. But clearly, logic isn't the strong suit of Gen Z haters, as the rest of his videos are about how Gen Z are a bunch of laser losers who should get a real 9-to-5 job. The same exact 9-to-5 jobs that he says are bullshit and that men should just quit doing to let society collapse. You can't make this shit up. These two videos are literally somehow from the same guy. I analyzed his channel a bit further, and one thing became abundantly clear. This guy, this angry guy, is the laziest slob himself. I mean, so am I. I'm not going to lie about this. If we're all just being honest here, being a YouTuber is a lazy job. Let's not kid ourselves. You sit behind a computer screen and you talk. That's it. I'm self-aware enough to admit this about myself even. But this guy takes YouTuber laziness to the absolute next level. If you actually take a look at his channel, he's too lazy to even think of new subjects and titles to talk about. He essentially recycles the same 4 or 5 ideas over and over and over. Men going their own way have won. Men going their own way have definitely won. Men going their way have completely won. Men going their own way has won the war. Wow. You swapped out the word definitely with the word completely. Genius creativity right there. I can tell you spent a lot of mental effort and hard work to think of new titles for your videos. Here's another example. Society's collapsing. Society is collapsing. Yes, those are 2 different videos you just saw with the exact same title. Society is definitely collapsing. Wow, he at least wasn't too lazy to take an extra 2 seconds to type the word definitely this time. This is how society collapses. I mean, this is becoming a parody at this point. You got a guy here who's literally too lazy to even think of new titles for his videos, sitting up there calling Gen Z lazy. And look, if you want to just make chill videos while collecting that easy AdSense money, more power to you, we're all guilty of that. But just don't be sitting up there calling others lazy while you're doing that. As bad as this guy is, it's not just him. As I was preparing for this video, I went back and looked at all my old videos where I was defending Gen Z against delusional boomer critics, Dr. Phil, Dave Ramsey, Fox News, and more. Now, we all know none of these people actually work hard themselves. All they do is sit on their butts all day, pretending like they know what they're talking about, when they really don't. Hell, Dr. Phil is too lazy to even get an actual doctor license. But I discovered something even more hilariously ironic as I was watching these videos. I couldn't find a single clip, a single second, of someone calling Gen Z lazy while they were standing up. Every single person calling Gen Z lazy sits on a comfortable chair behind a comfortable desk as they do it. You can't even find videos of them doing those street interviews where you actually have to stand up, walk, and find people to talk to. They're too lazy to even stand up. They're too lazy to even go take a walk somewhere. They look like they're too lazy to even work out once in a while. And yet, they have the nerve to sit up there with a straight face and tell you that you're lazy and that you need to work hard. It's as this comment right here puts it perfectly. Exactly. Same people telling you to work hard don't work hard themselves. Just like the same people telling you to give up everything would give up nothing themselves. God, I hate people. Narcissistic people especially. By the way, this comment was the inspiration for this video, so shout out to Scott Summers for that. So, with that all being said, this does lead us to a very interesting question. As I said in the beginning of this video, you'll never see someone who actually works hard calling Gen Z lazy. I've never seen construction workers, fast food workers, grocery workers, the people who actually are working hard, calling Gen Z lazy. It's always the bum-ass old farts who sit in a comfortable chair behind a comfortable desk all day, calling Gen Z lazy. But why? We know by now that this is the case. But why is it the case? Well, I suspect there's a very dark reason behind it. You see, people who actually work hard and know what it's like having to work hard in this economy, only to repeatedly get screwed over by the system. They see by now how BS the system is, and how bad they're getting screwed over. They're too busy going on strike and fighting for their rights and wages from these corporations and CEOs, actively screwing them over and exploiting their hard work. To put it simply, if you are actually working hard, you're well aware of these issues, and you wouldn't wish these conditions on anyone else because you're a decent person. God bless you for that. You're also too busy actually working hard and going on strike to fight for all of us. It takes an out-of-touch moron who doesn't actually have to work hard himself to tell you that you should work hard. Only then do you have the time and energy to sit up there calling Gen Z lazy. Only if you don't work at a traditional 9-to-5 quote-unquote real job yourself. Do you have the free time to go around telling Gen Z that they should get a real 9-to-5 job? Why? Because the people who are actually working hard see how bullshit the system is, and they want nothing to do with it either. If hard work actually paid off, people like Dr. Phil and Dave Ramsey would get paid $7 an hour, while construction workers and coal miners would be millionaires. In fact, it's very dark and dystopian when you think about the fact that a construction worker toils under the hot sun building houses his entire life. And yet, he doesn't even get to live in a single one of the houses he built. He works hard building houses so that people like Angry Guy, Dr. Phil, and Dave Ramsey can sit on their ass all day, calling other people lazy. But perhaps this is the whole point. Perhaps this is the ultimate, darkest, most dystopian and sinister reason behind why all these lazy people call you lazy. They are the ones who are actually lazy, and they need you to work hard so that they can continue to enjoy their lazy lifestyles while mooching off your underpaid labor. The day one of these lazy fucks actually picks up a hard hat and builds his own house, I'll start believing that hard work pays off. Until then, no thanks, I'll continue to be lazy. And to all you young Zoomers out there, the next time someone calls you lazy, take a good look at whether they even work hard themselves. Chances are they're not. Of course, a lot of you already know this, which is why you're just saying fuck this, as you absolutely should. Being lazy and unemployed actually comes with a lot of interesting benefits, especially for Gen Z. And you can check out this video right here to learn more. I'll see you there.